Hey, welcome back to Hardwood Heaven Studios. We're going to do something a little different today. With the coronavirus or the COVID-19 going around and everything, I have a different project I'm going to do. Let me make sure first that PP police is not around. Okay. Since this is such a hot commodity, and you can't hardly find it unless you go on the black market, we are going to install a bidet today. This is a Luxe Bidet. It's an NEO 320. I have installed one in my bathroom. Today I'm going to install one in my wife's bathroom. It is a TP saver. You won't go through half as much as normal, if that much. So anyway, I guess we're going to head up to her bathroom and get started. Okay, there we go. Let's see, get ready to get started here in the bathroom. A bit tight in here, but we'll manage. So I've got everything laid out. We start out with the body. Now these are actually add-on bidets. They're not regular bidet. They're add-on bidets. You add them to your existing toilet. I don't think I explained that earlier. But anyway, we've got, let's see, which way do I need to go with this? Okay, yeah. We've got the body of it. And this particular one here is this is a hot and cold. It's not just cold like a majority of them. We've got some gaskets. You get the adjusters. You can see they've got a slot in them. And this is so when we get it in there, you can adjust it to fit. You have to try it a few times to get it to adjust it to fit where you're sitting at. We've got the T-branch. T-branch here. We've got an L-piece, some Teflon tape. We've got the cold water supply, and then the hot water supply. With this, you get 2 wrenches. You'll need a screwdriver, a Phillips and a straight. It depends on which type it takes for your toilet seat. A drill bit to drill the hole, because you'll need to drill a hole and run your hot water cabinet into under your vanity and hook it up under your vanity. I've got an adjustable wrench just in case I need something smaller than what them wrenches do. And then I've got a PVC cutter, which you can use a pocket knife or a regular knife, anything to cut the vinyl holes here. So we're going to get you situated and then we'll get started on this. So the first thing that we are going to do is remove the old toilet seat. It's pretty simple. You just pop up your cover here, and this one takes a Phillips or a straight, and you're just going to take out your bolts here. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we want to turn the water off, and We want to flush the toilet and drain as much water as we can out. Okay. I got a pan here. Catch the water that we lose out of the back. This is clean water. It's what's in the tank. It's not like it's toilet water you're messing with. So we're going to take the line off of the ball cock back here. It's your inlet line, and we got probably very little water come out. That's good. The next thing we're going to do is the tea that we get. We're going to install it on the bottom of the toilet tank where you took your line off. The biggest thing, it's tight areas usually on most bathrooms, and you want to be careful that you do not cross thread this piece here. Okay. And then this is where one of these wrenches that you get come in, you can tighten it up. You don't want to crank it, you just want to snug it up pretty good. Okay. Okay, when you get that done, then you take your supply line that you took off, which you really didn't have to take it off the bottom. I don't know what I was thinking. Brain fart. You screw it back up on the bottom of the tea you just put in. And these you just want to pretty well hand tighten. If it needs a little more tightening after you turn the water on, you can always snug it back up a little bit more. Then the next thing is I am going to take the supply line that you got with it, and where you got your gray nut, that so you can tighten with your hand, put it on the other side of the T, the part that's come down. I turn it so it faces toward the T, facing toward the front. And you can turn it however works best, and we may end up turning it a little bit forward through here. Okay, so I've got that on. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to drill a hole through my vanity to run the hot water line through. Let's see. Good. See what we got here. That looks good. So then the next thing I'm going to do is take your polyethylene line you get here, and we'll run it through the hole I just drilled. Okay. Now we'll get some stuff moved around and be right back. Okay, so after you get the T in, the lines back up, it should look like this. You see it there? See how I got it turned? Now I may end up turning that T to come out to the side. I'll wait till I get the top piece on, and I can do some final adjusting. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is on the hot water line. So you want to turn the water off, turn the sink on, make sure it's off. Okay, then we're going to take the supply line off from the valve. Now you may get a little bit of water out of here. Okay. Then the small T that you get with it, goes on top of this. Whoops. Gotta be careful, don't lose that washer. Now with this here, you have to be real careful. You do not want to tighten it real tight. I did on my first one, and I found out that was a big mistake. Just like that right there, just done it to that one. So it's not the best design. The washer wants to go down inside of this piece here when you tighten it too much. I want to put a little Teflon tape on here. Okay, then your supply line you took off goes back up on the top. Tighten it back down. Then we're going to take the line that we run in, we'll get the length we need. I'm going to say right there, and you're going to cut it. Now if you want, I mean, you don't have to cut it, you can leave the whole length in there. And then on your T you have a nut. Slide your nut over your line like this, and then back. Then there's a piece sticking out on that T. The plastic line should slide right over top of that barred fitting. And then you tighten that one down. Usually I just snug everything up, and then when I get the water turned on, I'll come back and see if I got any leaks and then tighten it a little more. You definitely do not want to over tighten. So now we'll come back over here. Let's see, move you up here, maybe that'll work. No, I'll have to put you back. Okay. Now we're back around to the toilet part. So you put your little black washer in, and these are so you can slide it to adjust it. So there's a slot. So it's going. There's some notches on the body and some notches on your piece so that you can show you how to get it snapping in. Okay, that's pretty close. Now, then you just put your toilet seat back on. I am putting a new one on. The other one had one of the little buttons had broke off, so I had this one up the shed, and that's from one of the houses that we flipped. That we didn't need when we flipped the house. It's still brand new. You can see. So I am going to use this one today. So we're just going to line all this up. Now, I'm not tightening them up real tight, I'm just snugging them because we are going to have to move this to adjust it, have to get everything hooked up. Okay. So then the next thing we do is we hook the cold water line up. That's the one coming from your toilet. I'm going to have to get in the way a minute so I can see. Sorry. And I'm going to tighten that up. Then I'm going to take the side that you hooked underneath the sink, the hot water side, and it should go on the left side. Usually always your hot water's on your left, your cold's on your right. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is I'm going to turn on the water on the toilet and see if that cold water side leaks. Has to fill the tank up. Okay, fill that up. Do not see no leaks here. Then we're going to turn the hot water on underneath the vanity. Hey, I don't see no leaks there yet. Okay, so the next thing we'll do, we're going to make sure that on the knob here, that, let me bring you over here a minute, over here on the knob, we want to make sure that we turn this to cleanse. It says nozzle cleaning. If you don't turn it there when you turn the water on, you're going to get a wet face, I'll tell you right now. So then I'm going to turn it up. As you can see, that's the cleansing. So we wanted to make sure that we have water coming through. Looks like we got water coming through just fine. Okay, so let's just give me a second, we'll be right back. Okay, so we've got it all installed. So the next thing to do is to adjust it. Is you just have to try it out. You have to sit down here, I'll show you. I'm not joking. So anyway, you just have to sit on it, try it out, see where the water stream is hitting you at, and then you just loosen the screws a little bit, slide it either forward or backwards, whatever you need, and then tighten the screws back down. So it's in, it's adjusted, tightened back up, everything's ready to go. Now I will give you a little hint. The best thing to do, since if you get like the hot and the cold one and you want warm water, is when you sit down to do your business, if you'll take your knob and put it on what it says nozzle cleaning all the way over. turn your valve here to hot and let it run through there while you're sitting here for a little bit to get the hot water to the toilet, because it does take a while to get from the hot water heater here unless you've got an Insta-Heat set up. Then you turn the water back off, turn your knob back to wash, or if you're a female you can turn it to woman, you know, for personal parts, but anyway, to wash, and then raise this up to get water and it'll be a little warmer. Like I said, if you've never used one of these before, the first time it'll probably be a little bit of a surprise, but anyway, it will save your toilet paper and it's a lot more hygienic. Okay, I hope that video was helpful. Like I said, that is just an attachment to turn your existing toilet to work like a bidet. It's not an actual bidet, as I'm sure you figured out by now. And when I started this YouTube, this was my goal. I was wanting to do a little bit of everything, you know, from my woodworking to home improvements to whatever I got involved in. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope maybe it was helpful or gave you some insight. If nothing else, maybe it was a little comical for, you know, with everything that's going on today. So I hope I see you next time, and until then, have a good week.